Someone who did win in a most impressive style was Vasyl Ivanchuk, and he is here with us in the studio, and he's ready to take us through those critical moments with Angelica.
Okay, so this is opening. I played d6.
Vasyl, could you stand here a bit? Yeah, like this, because camera is there. Sorry.
Okay. d6 I played. So black has two possible moves, d6 or castle, but there is difference. For example, if castle, if white plays a4, of course it's not only move. If black plays b4, d4, now it's not good idea to take because e5 is coming, so black should play d6. But after here, d4 I can take because e5 I can take already. After knight takes d4, knight a5, black has a quite comfortable game. It was in my game against Nils Grandelius 2 years ago. I was black, so it was this. It was draw.
Was it also at Grand Swiss or?
No. It was tournament in Bydgoszcz.
Bydgoszcz.
In Poland, yes. So he played a5, castle, d3, rook b8, knight d2, it's h6, more or less normal. Okay, in each moment players has choice. For example, here bishop c4 also possible with pawn b3 and bishop b2. But okay, knight c4 was played, bishop e6, h3 was played, queen c8, bishop e3, rook d8, queen e2. Okay, I'm not sure about bishop f8, also queen b7 was totally possible, but okay, I decide that somewhere knight e7 could be possible for me, especially after bishop a4. So he played knight fd2, he's not hurry. Okay, I decide to play g6, improve my bishop. So
you played bishop a4?
Bishop a4, yes, I played bishop d7 because knight e7, d4. I was.
You don't want to allow d4?
Yes. Okay, queen b7 was a reasonable alternative here. But okay, I played bishop d7, he played c3, bishop g7. Now the point is if d4 I can take twice, bc, bc, ed, cd, and d5 is good contraplay, at least it seemed me like good contraplay during the game because my rook's a little bit more active than they run. Okay, so he played this, somewhere even possible to take with rook. Okay, so I decide to take immediately.
Was it possible to take with a rook? Or?
Possible, but my plan was to play queen b7 to prepare knight b4, but not knight b4 immediately because knight b6 is coming. So after rook takes, queen b7, next move knight b4, I think black should be okay. So he took with pawn.
You opened up the b file?
Yes, played knight e7. Okay, it looks like logical, but I'm not so sure that my position is so good because he played d4 in correct moment. And now if I take, he take with pawn. If d5, knight e5, and he has initiative. So I decided. Okay, he could play some waiting move. For example, f3 was possible here. If take with pawn, if d5, knight e5 is reasonable alternative, but he decided to change pawn structure.
Sorry, Vasyl, could you move a little bit closer to the right because so the board is visible to the viewers. Okay, sorry. I can also help you with the moves.
Structure is more or less typical for King's India, and white has many plans.
You can come closer to the board.
Yes. Rook b1 was possible, for example. Probably the most logical move was rook b1. I don't know which rook, probably even another rook, because in some variation.
This one is defending the pawn on
Yes,
a5.
and to prevent queen a4 in some moments. So probably white is slightly better, but he played more directly, knight a3. He wants to take, so I played c6. c4, c5. I closed the position. Now he made a little bit strange move, queen d1. More natural looks immediately, knight c2, knight e1, knight d3. But for some reason he played this. I decided to play this. And now he played this, but okay, he lost important tempi. So
now you're starting to attack on the king side.
Okay, not exactly attack, because I cannot take with pawn, but my rook is active somewhere. I want to play knight f4, but okay, he played this. Okay, I decide to exchange. So queen d3, I took, and rook b3. So my idea is that I want to play rook b8, and then in some moment I can take on e3 with king h7, h5, bishop h6, or bishop f6, bishop g5, something like that.
So he plays rook b1, trying to kick your rook out?
Yes, I played this. Okay, I was more or less happy with my position, but probably it's just equal, because I have no special threat. White can play bishop d2, for example, but he played g4.
Yeah, he allowed you to bring your knight to h4.
Yes, knight h4, of course. Okay, I expected he will play something like king f1 and king e2, but my idea was queen b7, with king e2, rook c3, with idea queen b2 or queen c3. But he played suddenly this. Probably king f1 was more precise after only after queen b7 to play knight g2. Knight e1. But he played immediately. He wants to exchange my very strong knight. And
you don't want?
Yes, I played queen f7 because of this. Now also king f1, king e2 was interesting option.
Sorry, Vasyl, a little bit also to the right, because the board is not fully visible. Yeah, okay, yes. I can also help you with the moves if you want, yeah.
So probably king f1 was a reasonable idea, but he played rook b1.
Rook b1 was played, yeah.
Yes, rook a3. My idea is that if he is attacking, I have rook a1. Rook b6, rook a1, if king f1, knight f3 is coming. So king h2. Suddenly he wants to attack my knight. Okay, I should take it. It's my chance. Okay, rook b8, I'm not sure that this is the best. Probably white has...
I think knight g2.
Or maybe king g3 even was more precise. So position is totally unclear. Yes, even knight f3, white has complete
But he played rook b8, which...
Rook b8, idea that now after king h7, king g3 is coming, and I cannot play g5. So, and after bishop...
Sorry, Vasyl, just a little bit to the right, yeah, thank you.
So, for example, if this, if this, queen b1 and rook b7 is coming somehow, it was...
a bit scary, yeah?
Yes, so I decide... so I played bishop f8. So what he played?
Queen b1, yeah, here.
Queen b1. He played.
So here maybe knight g2. Yes, one more chance.
Yes, but he was also in time trouble. Important that he cannot take because
f2 is hanging. Yeah, he played queen b1.
So queen b1, and I played g5. Very important that after rook b7 I have rook a1.
Oh,
it's very important.
Very nice.
Yes.
So knight g2 was played, but a bit too late, yeah?
Yes, but now knight f3, and I was happy that it was move 41.
Now you were able to think, yeah?
Yes, and I realized that rook a3 is quite strong. Knight d4 is also possible, but rook a3 is stronger.
Suddenly all your pieces are looking at the king.
Yes, and important is after rook b7, knight d2.
Oh, wow.
This is critical idea.
This is beautiful.
Yes, I'm just winning.
And queen b2 was played.
So queen b2, rook d3, queen b1, rook b7. He played queen f6. Now he cannot attack my rook because e4 and queen e5 is coming. But he played waiting move, and now it looks like. So knight d2 I calculated. It was my first idea. Computer doing this, but I calculated this. queen f2, king h1. Okay, computer doing something, queen g3, knight f3, queen h3, but it wasn't so
easy.
And Vasyl, did you think that at this point you were going to win?
Yes, my first idea was this, and then, but this doesn't work because
Queen g6, queen
no,
h7.
e4, of course, I block it, but now this, check, king g7, check, king g6, and knight f4 is gone. G takes f4, queen takes d6, and this is perpetual check.
Yeah, wow,
So
incredible.
it was very important not to go to this trap. So
you played knight d4?
Knight d4 also possible, also maybe possible was just play a5, but I'm not so sure. Idea if queen a5, knight d2, maybe, but it's very difficult to play this because this is not forcing move, so I decide to play knight d4. Looks more logical. Idea that now my threat to play e4 and queen e5.
Yes.
So I defend,
here you already
defended my
king side.
Мою дамку на большаке.
Yeah, like the queen on the long diagonal. Yes, yes.
Дамкин, это большак называется по-русски.
So this is just fantastic position for you, yeah. And
so e4 is threat. So knight e1, it's only move because of...
And were you calculating at this stage, or was it just feeling the position? Just
No, I calculated, yes.
And how much did you see in advance?
Yes, knight e1 I have seen, and I decided
yes.
This is important check to king h2 only move, because if king g1 I can take with check, so now... So I calculated this, queen e3. Very important that I have threat queen e1 in some moment. And knight f3, knight c2.
And everything is coming,
is winning, so he played
queen b1.
Queen b1, I played e4. So now...
Here, knight g2.
Yes. If rook b2, knight e2. Okay, if rook b2...
Vasyl, if I could ask you just to move a little bit, because it's such a beautiful position. I want to see.
e1 is winning and knight f3.
Knight f3.
But maybe even more
knight
simple
e2.
to play knight e2 with mate in threats. So, so he played knight g2, and now my idea works, because white has no pawn on e3.
And now the difference. To that position, there is no knight f4 in this line.
So last chance, but but there is no pawn on f3, and this idea doesn't work. Okay, so...
And now knight f4.
Knight f4 I will take with queen, yes. And, and after this, only capture.
With a pawn.
Because I cannot take with queen. Queen d6, I cannot take with knight, because queen g7 and stalemate.
Oh, wow.
And also this doesn't work, because after this, check, king f4, knight g2, I even losing.
Oh no!
So wow!
H4.
The only take
was only take, but sufficient.
But he didn't also play this line.
Yes, he played this line, and after knight h4,
exactly.
h4, he resigned.
Yes, here. Wow, incredible game, Vasyl. Thank you so much for showing us. How is it for you playing here? I mean, we have seen quite some nice games for you, also defending some tough positions. How is going?
Nice feeling. Okay, I want to say thank you for organizers for such a big event. And okay, but tournament not finished, so tomorrow last round I need to eat now, to relax, and then next game will be tomorrow.
What is your motivation in this tournament?
Okay, just play next game.
Every time just coming to next game. Thank you so much, Vasyl Ivanchuk.
Yeah, I was going to ask, a beautiful game. I mean, how important is it to you to play a beautiful game?
Yes, it's always important for me.
Yeah, is that your... And what's it like also playing this new generation?
Yes. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, I respect each of my opponents, so it depends of his or her age.
But do you find there are some differences with this younger generation to the players of before?
Well, but there is no general portrait of young generation because there are many different young players and everybody of them has his or her own style. So there is no model which works for everybody of young or for old players as well. Or, for example, for players from one country, for example, if players are living in same country, it not means that
the style is the same.
Same style.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
good luck.
Congratulations and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And there we have the legend, that is Vasyl Ivanchuk playing a beautiful game against Bjerre from Denmark.